All right, guys, new intro here for the Bear Pack. Let's take a look at our subscription goal. We are sitting at almost 9,300. We need 700 more subs to hit that 10K goal to give that $1,000 giveaway. And then we have 12K subs coming up to send a couple people to some games of their choice. Trey, let's take a look at that leaderboard. Dennis Burns is at the top. We have Kellen on this week. He's doing a great job so far, but that is the leaderboard right now. If you see your guys' name, reach out to us. BearsProfitPlays@gmail.com or on Twitter, BearsProfit @BearsProfit, and we need to get you guys set up so we can give you guys your picks out for the next couple of weeks. If you see your name, make sure you reach out. Also, if you want to become a member on our YouTube channel, we're going to be giving away $50 weekly to our members on YouTube. We have 15 to 20 right now. So if you become a member for just $4.99 a month, you have a chance to win $50 weekly. We're going to be doing that on our live show. We're going to put everybody on the wheel. We're going to spin it and give away $50 a week. So make sure you guys come check that out. Only $4.99 a month. Very cheap over there. And our plays are actually better over there as well. So guys, is going to do it. Let's get into the video. All right, guys, let's get some NBA picks and props for Wednesday, January 3rd slate of games. Trey, let's take a look at that leaderboard. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, 0-0 at the moment. We are recording pretty early. My game has not tipped off yet. I gave out the Thunder plus 2.5 versus the Boston Celtics. I have a lot of confidence in the Thunder here at home. I feel like they're the better team, so I love that we're getting points. Celtics, they're great, but they are barely above 500 basketball on the road, so I expect the Thunder to score a ton of points and be able to win this game straight up.
Yep, and I've got the Pelicans minus 6.5 going up against the Brooklyn Nets. That game has not yet tipped off, but Trey Murphy is a healthy scratch, or maybe he's not healthy, but he was a scratch late. So it's actually minus 5.5 now, but I still have the minus 6.5. I'm still confident with the play. So hopefully we can go 2-0. Trey, let's take a look at that. The plays for today. How do you start us off?
Yeah, guys, I'm going to attack this New Orleans Pelicans going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves game. It's going to be pretty fun to watch. Both teams, they've been playing some great basketball this season. New Orleans, they come this game as the 6th seed in the Western Conference, and we are recording before their game did end yesterday against the Nets, like Bear just said. But I think it's going to be a tough task for them to travel all the way from New Orleans up to Minneapolis and be ready for this game. The Timberwolves, they come to this game as the number 1 seed in the Western Conference. They play some elite basketball at home, guys. They have a 14-1 home record this season. Give me Minnesota here in this game. I'm taking them here minus 5.5. I love that we're getting the Pelicans on a second day of a back-to-back. And the Timberwolves are rested up and playing at home here in this game. And this Minnesota team, they are known for their defense with their twin towers of Towns and Gobert. But they have a really good offense, too. I mean, their defense is still the number 1 scoring defense in the NBA, but their offense is still high-powered. They have the 6th highest field goal percentage shot per game this season. So they can shut you down on the defensive end and score and pour on the buckets on the offensive end. And these two teams, they've already played 3 times this season. And the T-Wolves, they are 2-1 in those games with a plus 8-point differential over those 3 games. And in the only home game that Minnesota has played against the Pelicans this season, the T-Wolves, they won that game by 21 points. I expect something similar here, guys, to be honest with you. Give me the T-Wolves here, minus 5.5 versus the Pelicans.
I like it, Trey. Best record in basketball, if I'm not mistaken, for the Minnesota Timberwolves. So I love that play there. For my play today, I'm going to be looking at the Thunder going up against the Atlanta Hawks. This is going to be a home game for the Hawks, but I'm not going to pick a side in this game. I'm going to take the over, 249.5 points scored. Both of these teams, they can rack up the points, and the Thunder, especially over the last 5 games, have been putting up a ton of points. Not counting the game against the Boston Celtics that has not been played yet. We're recording right now before the game tips off. The Oklahoma City Thunder have scored 120-plus points in 5 consecutive games. The Hawks are actually above the Thunder in points per game, sitting at 122.2 points per game. So both teams are top 5 in scoring this season, 3rd and 4th in the NBA. The advantage that the Thunder have in this game is that the Hawks are also the 4th worst defense in the NBA, allowing 122.7 points per game. The Thunder, they're much better defensively than the Hawks, but because this is a road game and because the Hawks are on their home floor, I think they're going to put up a ton of points. So I'm not going to take a side. We're just going to take the over. Both teams are going to put up 120-plus points in this game. This game's going to soar over the total. So I'm going to take the over 249.5 points as the play. Trey, let's go to the props. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, at the moment, I am 0-0. I gave out John Morant to go over 26.5 points versus the Spurs. He's going to dice up the Spurs. I'm excited to watch the game. John Morant, he was sick a couple days ago, and I think he's going to be throwing up all over the Spurs. Oh, I guess I should have said throwing down. Dang it, missed opportunity.
Yeah, I've got CJ McCollum. I put on the graphic over 2.5 made 3 going up against the Nets. This is what makes us different from others because other people would just be like, oh, yeah, I had him over 2.5. 2.5 came out at minus 210, Trey. 3.5 came out at plus 105. So you know what? It's over 3.5. So hopefully he gets 4 threes. We're not going to fudge the numbers. We're going to keep it honest over here. We're going to be as transparent as possible. CJ McCollum over 3.5 threes is the play for tonight. Hopefully you can hit that. So, Trey, let's go to the plays for tomorrow. Have you start us off?
I know that the basketball and betting gods will be on your favor for being a good human. But for today, I'm going to be going with Jalen Duren to go over 24.5 points plus rebounds versus the Utah Jazz. I really love this over for Duren in this game. He is going to dominate in this game versus the Jazz because he's coming this game with a ton of momentum as well. And he's getting a ton of minutes here recently, too, finally, averaging 33.4 minutes per game over his last 5. And Duren, he's turned that into an average of 15.8 points and 13.6 rebounds per game, which comes out to an average of 29.4 PRs per game, which is way over this number. And Duren, he last played against the Jazz almost exactly a year ago from now. And in that game, he dominated them with 15 points and 14 rebounds, which is 29 PRs. I expect him to finish with a massive double-double in this game. He's going to easily soar over this number. It's still disrespectful. Like Bear says, the books have not caught up to it yet. Give me Jalen Duren to go over 24.5 PRs versus the Jazz.
Love that one there, Trey. For my player prop today, I'm going to go back to threes. I'm going to take Max Strus to go over his three-pointers made against the Washington Wizards. This was supposed to be a massive get for the Cavaliers in the offseason, but Max hasn't been very effective this season from deep. He's only shooting 33.9% from the three-point range this year, but he's still taking a ton of shots for this Cavaliers team, and he's going to be taking a ton of shots in this game against the Washington Wizards. Everybody knows that the Wizards are the worst defensive team in the NBA, and the lack of effort, it literally makes you sick whenever you watch them. Max should be setting up on the outside all game as threes rain with no help defense from the Wizards. This is going to be a pure volume bet for myself because Max Strus, he shot 10-plus times from deep in 4 of his last 6 games. If we add up all the shots he's taken over the last 6 games, he shot 65 times from deep. This guy's a microwave. So all it takes is 1 for it to go down, and when you blink, he's going to have 4 on the board, giving Max Strus over, what was it, 2.5 made or 3.5 made? What'd you send me?
3.5 was plus 130, so I assume 2.5 is like minus 140.
Max Strus over 3.5 made threes as the play. Trey, let's go over to the graphic. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, I'm going with the T-Wolves here, minus 3.5 versus the Pelicans. Pelicans, second day of a back-to-back, so I feel like tired legs, long flight. This is going to be a good spot for the T-Wolves, too. 14-1 at home, just a set it and forget it bet for the T-Wolves. Also going with Jalen Duren over 24.5 PRs versus the Jazz. This is going to be a juicy parlay I'm going to be putting in. Jalen Duren, he's going to soar over this pretty easy, I feel like, over 24.5 versus the Jazz.
Yeah, I'm going with the points. I love points. Everybody should love points. Over 249.5 of them in the Atlanta versus Thunder game. And then Max Strus, over threes, 3.5 made threes at plus money. Love to play there against the Wizards. Nobody's going to guard in this game. So Max Strus is going to knock down his open shots. Over threes for him. Guys, that's going to do it for the NBA Plays and Props for Wednesday, January 3rd slate of games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please sure to drop a link to this video and subscribe to the channel below. See you guys next video, and thanks for watching. We had multiple questions this morning about how to become a member for the YouTube channel. Let's do that really quick tutorial. You're going to go to youtube.com. You're going to go to Bears Profit Plays. You're going to search it in. You're going to hit our thing. There's a join button right just to the right of subscribe. You're going to click that. There's 2 options. You have the Bear Pack for $4.99. That gives you access to YouTube member plays. And then you have the Bear Pack Gold for $7.99 a month. That gives you access to our member plays on YouTube, and it gives you a 1-month membership to our website, bearsprofitplays.com. So if you get the Bear Pack Gold, you save yourself $2 a month, a little bit cheaper if you want to do that. But that is the tutorial for anybody that needed it. We had multiple questions today through email about how to do it, and it wasn't working. But if you want to know, there it is right there. Trey,